What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Mathews back at it again with another. Man, sorry, the glasses fell off and everything. It's so cold and I gotta chill. I gotta burst the cold because it's so cold in New York right now. It done came all the way down to Georgia. That's how icy it got in New York tonight. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Mathews back at it again with another hometown take. Today, you already know I'm talking about the Atlanta Hawks and Ice Trey the Gang. And not only is the Ice Trey the Gang, but we got to shout out Bogey Bogdanovic as well. The two of them had a big old night, combined for 77 points as the Atlanta Hawks get a 117-112 win over the New York Knicks. And Trae Young is still the mayor of New York City. Trae Young is still the daddy of the New York Knicks. And Trae Young has currently in his possession Taj Gibson's ankles. All of that belongs to Trae Young. But we're gonna break it all down. But before you do that, make sure you like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, check out the link above to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel, help fuel the Atlanta Hawks to some more wins, and get to over 500 for the first time in December against the Detroit Pistons tomorrow. So we got another chance to do that, another golden opportunity to do that. Hopefully we get it done tomorrow night in Detroit. But let's talk about tonight's game, and a little bit of a roller coaster ride, but the Atlanta Hawks got the job done. So the game started out, it started out a little slow. We actually got out to a 4-point lead, but then the Knicks got back up. The Knicks ultimately went up 12 at first. Then we came all the way back to go up 11. Then Knicks came back. Knicks went up 10 in the fourth quarter. Trae Young comes back in the game. Before he does that, though, Danilo Gallinari hits a big three to cut it back down to 7. Trae Young comes back in the game, and then poof, he does his thing. He hits a big three. Bogey Bogdanovic hits a big three. And then DeAndre Hunter hits a big three late as well. So big threes by all the guys late. Danilo, Trae, Bogey, and DeAndre all hit big threes late to help us not only come back, but secure the dub against the New York Knicks again, 117-112. And not only was this a big game just because we gotta beat the Knicks. I mean, we've already fathered them. We can't let them rise above us. I mean, they gotta stay there. They have to stay below us. Sorry, New York. That's just how it is. So not only was it important because we can't let the Knicks beat us on TNT. In the Garden. No, we can't allow that. But also, this basically, it doesn't obviously secure it. We still got a magic number of 5 or 6, I believe, to actually secure a play-in spot. But this basically secured a play-in spot for the Atlanta Hawks. Basically, as long as we don't collapse and lose the rest of our games, and the Knicks don't win the rest of their games, basically this secures us at least the number 10 spot and at least a play-in game for us. So hopefully we want to get above that. We at least, like I said, for me, I at least want to get to the 8 seed. I feel like we can overtake Brooklyn. I feel like not only can we jump over the Charlotte Hornets, but I feel like we can overtake Brooklyn as well. So we'll see. But, I think the 8 seed is still in reach for us. So hopefully we only have to win 1 game instead of having to win 2 and having to play potentially both on the road. So we'll see. But tonight was a big win because not only did we beat the Knicks and father them again, but we basically kept them out of reach. They're now 5.5 games back behind us because they were, coming into tonight, our closest competitor at number 11 trying to catch up to us. But we said, get back. We don't like you like that. So Knicks now 5.5 games back from us with only 10 games to play, I believe. It's either 10 or 9. So basically, we at least gonna be the 10 seed, long story short. So there you go. So important game tonight for the Atlanta Hawks, and they got it done on the road in Madison Square Garden on national television, which the Hawks and specifically Trae Young loves to play on. And of course, he loves to play in the Garden too against the New York Knicks, and he showed it tonight. Not right off the bat, though. He got off to a slow shooting start. Actually didn't play very well at all to start the game. You could tell he was trying to do too much. He was hyped up. He was juiced up. He was jacked up. He was pressing, bad passes, bad early shot selection. But, you know, he stayed locked in. He stayed in the game, and then eventually he got hot. Finished 13 of 25 from the field, 7 of 15 from three. He made some big shots, some big threes, some long threes. And to, you know, just put the cherry on top, ice the game yet again with that nasty crossover, which resulted in Taj Gibson slipping, getting his ankles taken, and he's currently trending on social media with Trae Young. So Trae Young doing his thing in Madison Square Garden again, going off for 45. But we can't let the performance of Bogey Bogdanovic fall in the cracks. 4 of 10 from three. I forgot exactly what he shot from the field, but 4 of 10 from three from Bogey. 32 points off the bench. Huge night for Bogey Bogdanovic. He is thriving and coming off the bench. He had a rough game. You know, he had a couple of stretches of games were rough a little bit, but he is still playing very well overall ever since he went to that bench role. That was a great move by Nate McMillan, and we got to give credit to Bogey as well for, you know, really thriving in that role and being okay with that role and embracing that role of being that guy off the bench. So shout out to Bogey for that, and he had a great night tonight. Really was the Robin to Trae Young's Batman tonight, and we needed it for sure because, you know, nobody else really gave us that much. DeAndre Hunter had 10 points. He got a quick 6 points. Then he started slumping, but he hit that big three at the end as well. Danilo Gallinari started off slow, but he hit some big shots at the end as well. When Trae Young was out, he had a couple of big shots to keep us in it, and, you know, like I said, he hit that big three to cut it to 7 right before Trae Young came back in. Kevin Huerter hit some big threes tonight as well, made some big shots. So, you know, guys made some big shots, but it was really Bogey's second oomph. He was that other dude tonight that really helped get us over the hump. But DeAndre Hunter finished with 10 points. He hit one or two threes. I can't remember. I think he only hit one. Actually, yeah, he only hit one. I think he was 1 of 4. Danilo Gallinari, 1 of 6 from the 3-point line. He finished with 10 points, 10 rebounds. Kevin Huerter finished with 14 points. He was 3 of 5 from 3, if I remember correctly. Clint Capella, not a, you know, huge night, 2 of 6 from 3. Did catch a nice alley-oop pass, though, for his 2 points. Onyeka Okongwu wasn't great either. He did have some good blocks. Clint Capella had some good blocks as well, some big blocks. So there you go. And like, guys, I mentioned 32 off the bench for, not Danilo, but Bogey Bogdanovic. He was spectacular. So great win for the Atlanta Hawks, much needed win, and we just got to keep adding them up. Every game is important now. We're in a sprint to the postseason. And like I said, even though we pretty much got the 10 seed clinched, we need to go higher, and I think we can make it higher. We're only 2 games back from Brooklyn, and I think we can at least, like I said, make it to the AC. But we got to win the games we're supposed to, like this game tomorrow night against the Detroit Pistons. On the New York Knicks side, RJ Barrett is becoming a real nice player, y'all. He had 30 points. Emmanuel Quickley had 17 off the bench. Alec Burks was burning us up tonight. He had 21. Evan Fournier, I believe, had 10 or 13. But Burks, Quickley, and Fournier each hit 3 threes. RJ Barrett hit a couple of threes as well, I believe. So, you know, the Knicks, they were fighting. They made it a game when we knew they would. Everybody was amped up and juiced up. You know, obviously the Hawks and the Knicks, after that playoff series last year, you know, they were both amped up to play each other. So it was a nice environment, but the Hawks got the dub. The good guys got the win, and we did it, and we did what we needed to do. So the Atlanta Hawks 117-112 winners over the New York Knicks. Trae Young went straight stupid. Ice Trader gang, you know what's going on. And he had a nice 45 burger on their head. Bogey had 32, and we're gonna see if we can get to over 500 for the first time since December tomorrow night against the Detroit Pistons. So make sure you guys like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, and check out the link above to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel, help fuel the Atlanta Hawks to some more wins, and help fuel them to get to over 500 for the first time since December, like I just mentioned. But that's really it for me, guys. Trae Young had a big game. We needed it from him. We expected it from him. Like I said, national TV Trae is a thing. Hawks play better on national TV. I mean, they're all amped up and juiced up. Bogey obviously played out of his mind tonight as well. So we love to see it. We love to see it. And it's always good to beat the Knicks. That's right. All right, guys. Again, we'll talk to y'all tomorrow for my reaction against the Detroit Pistons. And until I talk to you guys next time, stay true to Atlanta. Believe in Atlanta. Go Hawks. Peace.